So my friend's daughter is having a 16th birthday party, and it's going to be galaxy themed. It's the stars. And I'm going to make some galaxy fudge for her sweet table. So in order to do that, I have some jet puffed marshmallow cream, and the recipe is on the back of that. The recipe calls for 1.5 sticks of butter, a small can of carnation evaporated milk, a teaspoon of vanilla. I use 1.5 bags of chocolate chips. The recipe calls for baker's chocolate, but I prefer the chocolate chips. And 3 cups of sugar. Oh my, that's a lot of sugar. So I have some candy melts here, and I'm just going to pop those into the microwave to get my colors, and I'm going to top the fudge with the candy melts and try to make like a galaxy swirl on top with the stars. So we'll see how that works. The first thing I need to do is melt my butter and combine my butter with my milk in my saucepan over here. And then once I get that combined, I'll add my sugar, and then I'll come back to the video. So now I have my butter melted, my evaporated milk added, and my sugar added. And I'm just going to stir that until it begins to boil. And once it begins to boil, I have to keep stirring it constantly for 4 minutes. And then after that 4 minutes is up, I will add in my chocolate chips and my marshmallow cream, and then it will be ready to pour into my foil lined pan, and I'll top it with the galaxy effect. So now I have my butter melted, my evaporated milk added, and my sugar added. And I'm just going to stir that until it begins to boil. And once it begins to boil, I have to keep stirring it constantly for 4 minutes. And then after that 4 minutes is up, I will add in my chocolate chips and my marshmallow cream, and then it will be ready to pour into my foil lined pan, and I'll top it with the galaxy effect. Okay, so now it's starting to boil. You can see those bubbles popping up. So this is the point where it's really important to just keep stirring. Set your timer for 4 minutes, add your vanilla, and then after 4 minutes, you're ready to add your marshmallow cream and your chocolate. So I'm about 3 minutes in, and you can tell that my mixture is starting to get more caramelized and thicker. I added my fluff and my chocolate chips, and now I'm going to add my vanilla. Stir that up. So my fudge, when I poured it into my pan, was more of an off-white color, and it caramelized a lot, so it was kind of the color of caramel. So I added a little bit of purple candy melts to the actual fudge, and then I covered it up with blue candy melts, like the whole surface of my fudge. And now to get the nebula effect, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of purple on the back of my spoon, but I gotta put the camera down to do that. Okay, so see, I'm just putting it on the back of my spoon here. And now I'm going to take my spoon around, and I'm going to go in a circular motion, and I'm going to try to get with the galaxy here. And so here's where we are with the galaxy fudge. It just has to set up a bit. I did sprinkle the edible stars in there. And I mean, why not put more stars, you know? Just go to town with the stars. Oh no. Maybe not that much. That's a lot. So my galaxy fudge is still cooling off. As you can see, the top is still not set, but the bottom part is set, and that's what I was talking about when I said that it kind of came out to be an off-white type color. And I think I burnt some of my sugar. So I think what I'll do next time is, instead of making white chocolate fudge, I'll just go ahead and make milk chocolate fudge. And then it'll have the galaxy topping. All in all, for our first galaxy run, I think it's not too bad.